One day, an elderly woman arrived at the gate of a large house, holding her little granddaughter's hand. The door opened, and a maid came out. The old woman asked softly, "My dear, is this Mr. Chu Feng's house?" The maid replied, "Yes, it is. Who are you?" The old woman said, "I have something important to discuss with him. Could you please call him?" "What is it about?" "I've come to return the money I owe him." The maid was surprised. She went inside and called out, "Mr. Ku, someone has come to return your money." Chu Feng came outside and politely said, "Hello, please tell me." The old woman asked, "Are you Chu Feng?" "Yes, I am." Relief appeared on the old woman's face. "That's good. I've come to the right person. My son told me that he borrowed 2,000 wen from you. Before he passed away, he made me promise that I would return this money to you." Chu Feng was stunned. 2,000 wen? What is your son's name?" "Zhang Peng." The moment he heard the name, Chu Feng's eyes widened. "Brother Peng? But he never owed me any money." The old woman immediately took out a letter. "He also left this letter for you." Chu Feng accepted the letter. At the same time, he noticed the little girl standing beside the old woman. "Who is she?" "My granddaughter." "Brother Peng's daughter?" "Yes." Chu Feng invited them to sit down and began reading the letter. "My brother Chu Feng, if you are reading this letter, it means that I am no longer in this world. Do you remember the day when we participated together in the earthquake rescue mission? Among the collapsed buildings and rubble, we made a promise. If only one of us returned alive, he would treat the other's family as his own family. Brother, today I am suffering from an incurable disease. I am not worried about my own life, but I am worried about my elderly mother and my little daughter. My mother is a very self-respecting woman. I knew she would never come to ask you for help, so I lied to her and said that I owed you 2,000 wen. I believe you will understand what I mean. Your brother, Zhang Peng." As soon as he finished reading the letter, Chu Feng's eyes filled with tears. Looking at the old woman, he asked in a trembling voice, "Auntie, where is Brother Peng? Why didn't he come with you?" Tears rolled down the old woman's cheeks. "He left us 15 days ago." Hearing this, Chu Feng felt completely shattered. "He didn't even tell me. He could have at least called me." The old woman sighed deeply. "He was proud all his life. Even when he was dying, he didn't want to be a burden to anyone." Silence filled the room for a few moments. Then Chu Feng asked, "Auntie, did Brother Peng leave behind any debts?" The old woman lowered her head. "His treatment cost a lot of money. We still owe 164,000 wen." Hearing this, Chu Feng immediately went inside. A few moments later, he returned with a bank card. He placed it in the old woman's hands. "Auntie, please take this. Pay off all the debts first." The old woman became nervous. "No, my child, I can't accept this. I'll never be able to pay you back." Chu Feng held her hands firmly. "Pay me back? Why would you need to pay me back?" "But son." "Auntie, during the rescue mission, Brother Peng always stood in front of me whenever there was danger. He saved my life many times. If I am alive today, it is because of him." His voice broke with emotion. "And besides, we made a promise." With that, he knelt in front of the old woman. "Today is the day for me to fulfill that promise." The old woman looked at him in shock. With tears in his eyes, Chu Feng said, "Mom, from today onward, you are my mother." Then he looked at the little girl. "And sweetheart, from today onward, I am your father." The 6-year-old girl stared at him in surprise. Chu Feng hugged her tightly. "You will never be alone again. From today on, I will always protect you." The old woman burst into tears. Years of loneliness, sorrow, and helplessness seemed to flow away with those tears. Wiping her tears, Chu Feng said, "Mom, you are not going anywhere. You and Yan Yan will live here with me. I will take care of both of you." The old woman raised her trembling hands and prayed, "My son, may God bless you." Chu Feng looked toward the sky and silently said to his late friend, "Brother Peng, don't worry. Your mother is now my mother, and your daughter is my daughter. I will keep my promise. Those who keep their promises do not build families through blood relations, but through their character. The truest sign of friendship is that even after a friend is gone, his loved ones remain your own."